Guys, welcome back to the Comedy Lottery. Make some noise. Thank you all so much for coming out. I'm your host, Austin Locke.
My name is Demetrius Fields, and today we're joined by the great Abby Washuta, everybody. Make some noise for her.
Whose name I totally messed up before and I acknowledge.
It's okay. That part wasn't recorded. Yeah. This is the Comedy Lottery. Dozens of comedians have thrown their name in the ring for the opportunity to showcase their best 3 minutes of stand-up comedy. They will then be rated on a scale of 1 through 10 by this panel of judges right here. The comedians with the 3 highest scores by the end of the night will do one final joke, and then you, yes, you, the audience, will decide who goes home with the Comedy Lottery jackpot. Austin, what's the Comedy Lottery jackpot tonight?
I think it's like 160.
$160 fucking dollars on a Monday for 3 minutes. Nobody's getting paid $160 for 3 minutes except for sex workers in the Bronx. All right, so let's get some fucking... You guys ready? We like to start our show off by having the person who won last week come up here and do a set. I forgot. I should have checked in with you beforehand. All right, you ready? Come on up. Okay.
Hell yeah!
Guys, give it up for Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. I'm doing really good. I'm wrapping up my last semester of college right now, which is really exciting. Thank you. I study computer science and I do stand up in my free time because I love activities where I get to feel isolated as a woman. Yeah, it's great for me. I was working an internship for it this past semester, and a few weeks into it, I had to attend like a very fancy, very corporate business work event. For those of you who maybe never attended like a bullshit work event, it's really just where everyone uses fancy business words like leverage and benchmark and brief review of our corporate sexual assault policies. It's classy. It was like a fine event, but at the end of it, one of the guys there, who was a complete stranger, was like insisting on walking me home. Which is a bit of a weird dynamic, right? Because like in his head, he's kind of a hero, but in my head, I'm gonna be like the subject of the next Hulu missing persons docuseries. But the whole time, as this dude is like forcibly walking me home, I shit you not, he's explaining to me this initiative he's starting where he works to help make women feel more comfortable there. Proving that, it's 2024, even predators can be feminists. Eventually, I got him off my back, though. I was just like, hey, just so you know, I'm a legal adult. And he was like, ew, gross, you're old, which works. You guys should try it. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough out there. I'll say it. I'm scared of men. And it's like, you can't avoid it. Like, they're here tonight. They're everywhere. They're on the show. I don't know. My last boyfriend, we dated when I was 20 and he was 26 because I have a really good relationship with my dad. And sometimes people would ask me, like, 6 years, that's kind of a lot. Like, are you worried about, like, a power dynamic? And I feel like a power dynamic would be more of a problem if he had been on top even once. He's not here. I don't know why are you mad at him? I was 20. Grow up. Okay. That's what he said to me all the time. Sorry. Okay. No, but 6 years is also enough of an age gap where, like, sometimes he would make certain references that would kind of go over my head. Like, he'd be like, I used to have a MySpace account. Or, like, I used to watch Ed, and Eddie. Or, like, 9/11 was pretty sad. It's like, quit making shit up, you old geezer. Am I right? Okay, I'm Aaron Depke. Thank you so much.
Guys, Aaron Depke.
Hell yeah, dude.
Give it up for her. Aaron, what'd you do with your money from the last week?
This is really high up. I bought my roommate's gelato.
Whoa.
Yeah, big provider over here.
That's a lot of gelato.
Well, I didn't.
When you say you bought your roommate's gelato, was there like extra gelato or did they make the gelato?
Okay, I kept some of it for myself, too. I'd like to clarify.
Got it.
I'm a deeply selfish person. I'd like that to be on the record.
Record will state that.
Great.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, thanks for coming back. Good set.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Abby, what do you think? She just moved here from Indiana. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's amazing. I want to see the Hulu documentary. Yeah, the docuseries, obviously, as we discussed. Yeah, I want to see all about and I do resent you for not knowing what MySpace is because I'm old, but that's just a personal problem with me. But yeah, no, I think it was a great set. Yeah, you have good vibes, good energy. You're not too fast. That's my downfall. I love it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, even predators can be feminists is really funny.
Thank you.
I laughed at that. Yeah, I really have no notes, dude. That's a really solid set.
No, dude, it was a pretty solid set. It was funny. You painted the story pretty well. I think you can go a little farther into like this age gap thing. I don't know. I don't know how far you can go because it might like it get weird. I don't know. Like you're always on top. Maybe child labor. I don't know. That's maybe weird. Everybody felt it got a little bit weird, but you can do something else with it. You know, maybe something better. I think it was fun. It's not easy starting the show off. You know, you came with good energy. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say about the age gap is just that it doesn't seem that dramatic to me. And I know sometimes it's like, is everything the truth? But like,
All right, MySpace.
20 and 26 didn't seem like, oh my God, you have dad issues. So like maybe for the value of the joke, you can consider making him a lot older or the age gap a lot different.
He's
maybe
44.
Yes. Yeah. Then I feel like that hits harder with the dad bit, whereas it's like he's 26. You're like, oh, that's a baby.
It's funny because
I'm like, what? Did he just give birth to him?
Yeah.
Just now, he just came out of a vagina. He's 26. He's a baby.
I feel like in comedy we're so used to like weird relationships.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But like, yeah.
2026. That seems
I
like
was like-
standard issue.
Yeah.
Am I just telling everyone about my relationship problems? Like that seems like nothing to me. It's like,
Totally.
Dude, MySpace brought me down like a weird portal because I remember when I was like 9 years old, I made a MySpace at my library, and my mom found out, and she was like, "That's a website where pedophiles go to meet kids." And I was like,
and she was right.
Yeah.
very popular website. There's a lot of pedophiles. Why does this exist? Either way, I thought it was a great set. I thought it was fun. I love the way you tell stories. I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
Hell yeah! What are you thinking?
Did you write it all down?
Yeah, I write it down.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry.
I go 7.5. Yeah.
7.5. That's a great score to start out the night. You got a 22. Make some noise for Aaron, everybody.
Aaron Depke, yes.
All right.
And who's ready for the first bucket pull? Guys, make some noise right now for Joan Flaherty.
Almost tripped there. I'm a size 0, which I'm not saying to flex. I know it's an unrealistic body standard. Unfortunately, I'm a real person. It does suck. People ask me before, how do I get your body? And I say, have you tried killing me? Because then you could actually have the whole thing if you wanted it. We could do like a weekend at Bernie's and a Brandy Melville. It would be really fun for all of us. There's a lot of girls here, which almost scares me in a way. Sorry, I get nervous, but I'm not sure if you're having this issue, but I keep having to like ban myself from places, if that makes sense. Like no one's banning me, but I go somewhere, something happens, and I'm like, oh, I'm not welcome here. This isn't a safe space. Like I used to live in Crown Heights. There's a pharmacy a block away from me. Sue me, one day I had a cold. I go to said pharmacy. I ask the old man behind the counter for the children's Tylenol. He grabs it, he fumbles it onto the counter, and as he goes to get the bottle, he touches my hand and goes, I'm sorry, I just get nervous around pretty girls. Kind of like me right now, you know? I was like, fuck. I guess the next time I get sick, I'm either dying or really inconveniencing myself. Like, I felt bad because I'd make fun of my dad growing up because he'd go to random grocery stores far away to get a good deal. And I'm going to go to a pharmacy really far away to not get sexually harassed. I am kind of jealous of men sometimes in a few different things. 1, pissing. 2, the bodega. Because when a guy goes to the bodega, he goes in, he gets a bacon, egg, and cheese, he pays, he leaves. When I go to the bodega, my bodega guy reminds me that my body still has a lot of value to him. And it's like all before I have paid for my Gatorade, so I'm just kind of being held hostage there while he's creepy. You know. I was hanging out with my friend Ryan. Important that you know Ryan's a girl. 2 N's. Hanging with Ryan. She's like, yo. I'm like, can we get a little bevy? And she's like, yeah, we just can't go to the bodega on Franklin. And I'm like, why can't we go to the bodega on Franklin? And she's like, it's because the guy tried to abduct me in his van last week. And honestly, I didn't even blink. I was like, yeah, we could go to another one. Happened to my friend last month. I know, girl. I'm gonna end it there. Thanks, guys.
As Joan Flaherty. I'm also afraid of the women in the audience, so I relate on that front. Really good set, really funny. Starting out with the size 0 joke is so funny. I really enjoy, like, starting out with, it's always hard to do jokes like that, and I feel like you really nailed it. I really enjoyed it. Overall, good set, good punchlines. Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Hell yeah! No, I thought it was fun as well. I like the pharmacy joke. I feel like you could go even farther with it though. I don't know. There's a bunch of little tags in there for you. Like you're being sick at a pharmacy and someone's hitting on you while you're sick. That's just a funny premise in general. You know, you'd be like, oh, you think you're very hot? Well, fever 103. I don't know.
Nice.
Little shit like that. It got one giggle.
The pun? Yeah.
It got one fucking giggle.
Demetrius was like, have you tried puns yet?
Dude, puns slap, dude.
Fully support puns.
Yeah.
Dude, look how much corduroy she has on, bro. She's tried puns, dude. Come on, dude. With a cut off corduroy. You're the most ruffled individual I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. Abby, what do you think?
Fuck you, size 0. I wrote that, just came out. I don't know. I like the. Did you feel a little heartstring tug when she mentioned Brandy Melville a little bit?
Oh yeah, I was like, yo, those are my guys.
I have so many questions for you about.
Yeah. By the way, not my guys. I want to make that on camera. I was saying that ironically. I want to make sure that nothing was lost in translation.
I thought you have good energy and you seem really comfortable on stage, but I feel like it's like 85% of the deal, like good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I would say that just especially if you have a shorter set is to think about some like word economy, like cutting out some stuff out of the pharmacy setup and maybe like the second part of the bodega, because I think you just get more like laughs per second if you're thinking like how long does a sentence go before like the laugh line comes. So just like something to think about. But yeah, no, I think it was super fun. Good energy.
Yeah, and I will say also, like we've seen you, they've been on the show a couple of times, you know, and you're new to comedy. How long have you been doing it, if you can remind me?
Like 11 months?
Yeah, like 11 months.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
also, like that's, this is like a thing I can't even believe you're up there making whole sentences. Cause when I started 11 months in, I was just mostly throwing up on stage and crying.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, but like gotten a lot more confident. Delivery was a lot stronger. Yeah, you do.
No, definitely the best set you've done on here for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The only thing I will say is like the Ryan is a girl because it's a Ryan with 2 N's. That's incorrect spelling. That's not. I've never thought of that as like the female version of Ryan with 2 N's. I feel like
That's her name.
No.
She just had weird parents like that who were like, let's give her a boy name, but make sure that people see it's a girl on paper.
All right, for sure. You know what? I don't really know a lot about. I don't know a lot about white culture in general. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing with your names. I'm tired of meeting people named Alyssa, Melissa. Anything that ends with Issa is like, why are you doing that? So
I think we should bring back the 2 names in white culture. Like the only one I can think of is Lisa Ann, but that's a bad example. But
Brandy Lynn.
Brandy Lynn, like Amber Rose. You know,
I
like
love
two,
that shit.
like 2 names, first name. No, I know, but that's a white name. You know what I mean? I think we should
they
bring
didn't
that
go
back.
anywhere. Everyone in the South is still doing it.
Really
Everyone's
good.
Still,
The
like,
people in the
Bobby
South
Joe,
hold down white culture.
Bobby
In
Joe,
Virginia,
yeah, they do.
I wouldn't say, this girl, I'm not going to give a relationship with her, but her name was Sarah Catherine, and her brother's name was like Michael James, and like
Yeah.
the parents were 2 names.
That's
and, like,
awesome.
That's Southern vibes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's get into the score of this thing.
I'm a fan of that.
what do you think?
I'm gonna go 7.
You're gonna go 7?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go 6.5.
6.5.
Hell yeah, 6.5. All right, well, you're on the leaderboard.
Joan,
Make
welcome to
some
the
noise for
leaderboard.
Joan.
yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you for
Hell
coming
yeah.
back.
Yeah, you can just go ahead, slap your name
slap
on
the
that.
name
Make some
tag
noise
on.
for Joan.
Give
as
it
they
up
get
for
off the
Joan,
stage.
everybody.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for coming out. Watch out for these wires. That one's on me. Guys, next comic coming to the stage. Give it up for Pete Z.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Are you feeling well? That's good. I'm just doing okay, if I could be honest. Yeah. I just found out my tummy hurt, so been dealing with that. I've been thinking about purgatory a lot recently. I feel like it gets a bad rap. Like, anytime anyone mentions it, it's always negatively. It's like the waiting room between heaven and hell. But, like, too naughty for heaven, too cute for hell? Right? That sounds like a pretty good place to be. I think it's just been branded poorly. Like, what if instead of, like, the waiting room, what if purgatory was where heaven and hell kissed? Right? That's sexy. I think that's cool. Anyway, a little bit about me. My mom is still dead. So, yeah, she hasn't come back to life or nothing. But I do have a plan. This winter, I'm going to build a great big snowman. I'm going to put all her clothes on it. And I think if I believe in the spirit of Christmas hard enough, we gonna get Mama back, right, y'all? I'm feeling good about it. I don't know. there was just soccer on TV recently. There was like the Euro Cup and the Copa America or whatever. And it made me realize that I really hate when there's soccer on national television. And not because I hate soccer. I think it's a great sport. I just hate when Americans act like they know anything about soccer, like just because it's on TV. I was watching a game, the Euro Cup, and the announcer, when an American announcer quoted Ted Lasso, that's not a real guy, right? You mean Jason Sudeikis? It infuriated me. That's like if someone came up to me and asked me what my politics were, and I was like, well, as the grandpa from Up says, it's adventure out there, baby. So we got that going on. Speaking of soccer, last night I fell down a rabbit hole on Instagram of watching videos of Messi. We all know Messi, right? Videos about how he has undiagnosed autism, which is fun. The more I watched, the more I really, really wanted it to be true, because if it is true and he is autistic, then he could be the first autistic guy who could have a Funko Pop of himself. And I think that's cool. That's like Mount Rushmore for them, right? That's like being a big fat guy and getting a sandwich named after you. I think that's fun. Do y'all hear about the new Ice Spice Metro card? Quickly, do we see this? It's a Metro card with a picture of Ice Spice on it. And it's interesting. It's actually the first Metro card in the history of New York City that it's not that weird if you come on it. So, thank y'all. I've been Pete.
guys, Pete Z. Ending the set in the room full of women talking about coming on Ice Spice.
That's not true. There was a Pop Smoke Metro card, and you could come on that as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can come on anything, can't you?
No.
Yeah.
Coming on just a regular Metro card is weird, but Pop Smoke, we gonna pop a little bit more than some smoke. You feel me? All right.
You try to
Rest
swipe
in
it,
peace.
it's sticky, so you can't get it all the way through the thin machine.
All right. Where are you from? How long you been doing it?
About 2 years. I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just kidding. I'm
from Jersey.
I know.
Essex.
Hell yeah. Union.
Essex.
That's how we talk.
Essex sounds
That's how we
fancy.
talk. We ask people about counties.
That sounds fancy.
It's Jersey's trying to be London.
Is it?
What county are you from? I'm from Essex County. That's a British sentence.
From Essex County in it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's Bridgerton right there.
I hate British people.
Yeah, me too. I liked how you started out by objectifying heaven and hell. It was very silly, and I feel like it introduced you very well. Like I really enjoyed that. Funko Pop, it's a great joke. I feel like he's gonna say this too, but you don't need your notes. I feel like you didn't need to keep looking. Like you were saying, looking at notes in like the middle of jokes. You know what I mean? I felt like stick with it. You know what I mean? But overall, silly guy, and I enjoyed it. You're also dressed very well.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I knew you'd have that reaction too. This is white guy well.
Yeah,
like this is what we.
No, the fuck it's not.
No,
dude.
it is. No, it is.
What?
Popping.
Is this what you guys are doing?
The women are saying yes. No, because you want to seem unassumingly cool.
Dude, they're brown women. They'll take the. No, let me talk. I'm tired of ethnic women taking the bottom of the barrel whites off the market. Do better. This is not good.
Thank you, guys.
This is not good.
Thank you all
dude.
for your service, and I appreciate what you do for my community.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. You look like the first bisexual leader of the United Auto Workers.
That's what we're all trying to do. That's the bisexual auto workers, what we're all going for, dude.
Oh my God. Did you knit that on your shirt yourself?
I did, yeah.
Oh my God. That's so, you know what? I love that. That's so silly and whimsical.
No, this is
He's a donut.
yeah.
Stop.
He wants to be you. 5 white men a year.
This shit is haram, dude. This shit is haram. You're going to get to the heaven's gates and Gabriel is going to be like, you know what? I'll leave the drinking, but gassing up that white boy, put straight to hell, dude.
Yo,
my God.
My boy Pete halal is shit, dog.
Oh my.
That's right. I knew that word. Oh, wait, what the fuck were we talking about? Abby, what do you think?
I love dead family member jokes. I'm a big fan of dead family member stuff. I lean into that heavily. I think it was good. I think you could consider maybe even opening up with the dead thing, just because like if you have 3 minutes, it's like something that immediately like communicates who you are to the audience. Whereas purgatory is fun, but we don't know anything about you yet. And then dead could lead into purgatory, maybe. The grandpa from Up, I starred that. I think that's very funny, and that really made me laugh. And then these are just things I have to Google when I get home because I'm fucking old. Ice Spice and Funko Pop. that's just notes to myself. Thank you for that. And
You're missing out on half of TikTok right now. That's
I know,
crazy.
Yeah. I am double the age of anyone in this room. So it's terrifying. But yeah, no, I thought it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was a fun set. I thought the Purgatory thing went good into the mom's still dead joke, the Spirit of Christmas thing. That was very funny.
That's really funny.
I enjoyed that a lot. Very whimsical guy. Thought that was great. I do agree with Austin. I think it's like, dude, you don't need your phone. It's 3 minutes, you know? It's a competition trying to get this fucking money player. But yeah, I also don't like soccer. I like the Jason Sudeikis joke. Everything was, jokes were fun. I would just say, you know, like, you gotta get off the phone and get in the room a little bit because it takes it out of it. It looks a little, you know, whatever. Now, what do you guys think?
You're saying that like a grandpa in a movie.
Like the grandpa from the movie Up, and it all comes back full circle.
Yeah.
You're dressed like a grandpa in a movie. You know?
Yeah.
Stop fawning over this Caucasian. He's average. Well, you're applying lip gloss actively. I can see it. I can see the lip gloss you're doing. I'm so sick of this shit, bro.
Damn.
I'm so sick.
All right, get me out of here.
I didn't know I ran a podcast with Dr. Umar, bro.
No, dude. I fucking go to the gym. I go to the gym 4 times a week, and then this motherfucker shows up fresh off a Zoomies shift.
He's trying to preserve the mixed family.
Can somebody sleep with Demetrius, please, so we can get the show going?
7.5.
God damn. All right.
6.5.
I'm also going to go 6.5.
Guys, my halal brother, Pete Z. Give it up for him.
Make some noise for Pete, everybody. Hell yeah. Are you ready for the next comic of the night?
Guys, next comic, give it up for Lee Paul.
I want to thank all of Demetrius's girls that didn't go out with him for sitting in the front row. Appreciate it. Halal Girls Gone Wild. Give it up. Okay. Nice to see you. Right? Nothing better to start the show off with the Jew talking about Muslims. There you go. Okay. Yes, I have very strong Ashkenazi Jew genetics. Very strong. Like, I smell coffee brewing and I have to shit. Like, that's what it is. I look at a jalapeno and I'm like, heartburn. That's what's going on here. I am very unassumingly fat. I am. I got skinny legs, skinny arms, but a chunky torso. I'm kind of built like a snowman. You know? Well, I could take my shirt off and show you, but, you know, then it'll turn into another kind of show. If anybody has any frosty fetishes here, it's Christmas in July. My father's not with us anymore. He's dead. There you go. Okay, good. We got that out of the way. My dad passed away a couple years ago. He was a hard-nosed Italian guy from Brooklyn, had a very interesting way of articulating himself. I don't know if anybody had parents like that. One time he hit me. He was like, "Hey, Lee, you ever watch that show Girls?" And I was shocked. I was like, "Dad, you watch Girls?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, wow. What do you think of it?" And I dead ass, he says, "That Lena Dunham's got a real weird body." Let's give it up for Bob, everybody, huh? Yeah, he's still with us, you know? Yeah. You guys like cookies? Yeah. Big fan of cookies? What's your favorite cookie? Chocolate chip. You ever like sit down and eat a whole sleeve of double stuffed Oreos and say to yourself, why am I not more successful in life? You know? Yeah. I'm saying, like, before I got sober, I used to do the same thing with like whiskey and Coke, and now it's cookies and milk. That's what it is. Thank you. I've been sober now over 10 years, no drugs and alcohol, long time. Yeah. Thank you. Very halal of me. That's right. Sorry to appropriate, you know, but it was like jail or appropriation. I don't know. I gotta go, but I had to stop drinking. I was a blackout drinker. I think we have a modicum of trust here. How many people in this room have ever blacked out under the influence of alcohol? By applause, yeah? Thank you for your honesty. For those who didn't clap, those are the real blackout drinkers. Okay. My name is Lee Paul. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Guys, Lee Paul.
Hell yeah.
It feels like Lee just learned the meaning of the word halal and wanted to use it as many times as he could. I appreciated that. I don't mean to comment on your body, my friend, but I don't think you can be unassumingly fat.
Yeah.
I don't know. This motherfucker's built like Lena Dunham. Don't do that shit.
Okay, I take it back entirely.
Do it one more time.
I know how to dress deceptively. That's the key.
Yeah,
right there.
polka dots.
Yeah, no, polka dots.
Black polka dots. Good to know.
I don't even want to know what that did to these fucking white lovers in the fucking front row.
White.
Huh? If it's not snowing, you ain't going,
give it
sister.
up.
I seen what you did.
Let's get it for dad bods. Okay.
Yeah, I like you calling. I like you calling out
Start a race
Demetrius. Oh, sorry. What'd you
I was
say?
like, Demetrius is about to start a race riot.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I've always been trying to do. Oh my God, I would
Yeah.
love it. I am a race riot.
Yeah, true.
All right. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead, get into the set. Bro, change your stance. I don't like the way you're too open with me right now. It's giving like creepy substitute. That's better. Yeah. No, keep your wrists like that. Keep the whole thing. Yeah, I like that. I like that shit. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like the set like was you had confidence like to get through your set, but I feel like it was missing like a lot of jokes. You know, you like plowed through it, so it was like a little hard to notice, but it was not as like joke heavy as some of the other sets that you've had on. Like you came up with the crowd work, but it wasn't really necessary. You came back to the crowd like little things like asking them what type of cookies they eat, and then ignoring that just to go into like a one-liner about cookies. You don't got to do that. Love a dead dad joke. Built like a snowman. You're not like that fat, so I feel like I would get mad. You're not built like a snowman. You just built like just a man. Like every man.
You're built age appropriate.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling everybody I'm old. Appreciate it. Thank you.
They
Thank
knew.
Yeah, you gotta find a different thing that you built like, bro. You're not built like a snowman.
It's body dysmorphia. That's what it
It
is.
is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, girls. Thank you. I got a lot of estrogen for you. Thank you.
Body dysmorphia is another word he just learned.
You know what? Have fun applying sunscreen to your children. Have fun with that. You don't got enough melanin to pass on, sister. Golly. Yeah. All
This
right.
is half white, by the way. Just
I am not. I am Lebanese, which is the whitest Arab. But you know what? Hey, you know what? I'm not claiming it.
Yeah.
We were colonized by France. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
His French is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I think like compared to some other sets, you gotta punch this one up a little bit more than that. I think also like
It's a lot of new shit.
yeah, that's totally
why
totally
I'm
fun. I think I want to hear more about your dad watching the girls. I want to hear more about
That's
your
really
dad,
funny,
and I
yeah.
wanted to hear more about like how you felt when that happened, just to add just a little bit more to like make that story worth, hearing. You know what I'm saying?
We may need a seance to make that happen.
Seance, more white shit. I'm tired. All right, I'll stop. I won't. What do you think? Crackers?
Which one of us is crackers?
I think it's us.
Or crackers duo.
Yeah.
The top of my, the first thing I had, it said, "Thanks for not taking your shirt off," but I'll cross that off. You ended up taking your shirt off anyway.
She really wrote that immediately.
I was like, "Thank you for not doing that," and then okay. Also, I love morbid stuff, and I love the transition between like light cookies, and you're like cookies, and anyway, my dad's dead. I love that. That makes me laugh every time. And then also, I was gonna build upon the like, don't ask questions you don't necessarily want the answers to for the audience. Sometimes it's like you get the answer, and then sometimes the audience is funnier than we are up there, and then that stinks. Or they lead you somewhere you don't want to go, and then you're like, you wasted your 30 seconds of your 3 minutes on the question you didn't really want to know.
Why are you wafting the microphone right now? You're making me uncomfortable.
I think you have issues.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unresolved shit going on tonight that this start.
Yeah. You're right.
So either you had a lot of rejection in your own community or a white man abused you. Which one was it?
You know good and damn well the white man abused me, but I'm not going to talk about my problems from a white dude with this much jewelry on. I don't want to hear this shit. You also got problems, baby. Come on now. Nobody sober is doing well. You gotta be going through it.
A year of cognitive behavioral therapy, baby, right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
All right. Let's fucking move on.
Austin, very well adjusted. Very well adjusted.
Thank you very
Abby,
much.
we already know about all your shit already, so we're good there.
Hot disaster.
Thank you.
You ain't got your score yet, buddy. All right, what are you guys thinking?
I'm gonna go 5.
Huh? 5?
I'll go 6.
I'm also going to go 5. All right, you didn't quite make the leaderboard tonight, but make some noise for Lee.
Guys, Lee, thank you for coming. Lee, Paul.
I love you guys, though. You guys are great. Thank you.
Do you? Send me the number to your therapist after this. All right.
Guys, the next comic coming to the stage. Give it up for Andrew Oriana.
What's up? I'm a bigger guy, and I didn't know being fat would affect my life in ways that it has. Like, I just had $200 stolen from my bank account recently, and I got upset because my bank didn't notify me about it. And then I saw what the charge was for, and then I got really upset because the charge was for $200 at Wingstop. You guys ever get called fat by your bank before? Dude, it was in South Carolina. It was in a different fucking state. And my bank's like, I don't know, maybe he's traveling. Who knows, dude? And that's the thing, like, I had to be on the phone with my bank for hours, and I finally got my money back. And my buddy Richie was like, dude, now that you have your money, what are you gonna do? I was like, dude, I'm going straight to fucking Wingstop, dog. I'm not gonna let this guy steal my money and live my dreams, you know? Because that's the thing, man. Like, I'm so lucky I didn't have to send in a picture of me to verify that wasn't me that made that purchase. I look like a motherfucker that would spend $200 at an out-of-state Wingstop. Like, there'd be wing sauce on the shirt in the picture I send. But that's the thing, man. Like, I hate when, like, skinny people always, like, they always try to make me feel better about being fat. Like, I know I'm fat. I'm fine with that. But they always try to make you feel like you're not as fat. Like, I remember after a show one time, this lady walked up to me and she was like, hey, don't talk about yourself like that. You're not that fat. At least you're not, like, obese fat. I was like, bitch, when did I say I was obese, motherfucker? Like, being called not obese fat as a fat guy feels like a minority being called not one of the good ones, you know? But that's the thing. Thank you. What's up, lady? What's up? I know I'm not white, but I will stop tanning if that's what gets it done. Guess what? You're gonna like this next joke. I'm single. What's up, dude? No, I'm single, man. And when you've been single for a while, like, you have to start making rules with yourself. Like, I made a rule with myself recently to never hook up with one of my homies' exes. And it's not because I want to be like a good guy or a good friend. I just don't want to be used as clapback material in a future argument. I don't want to hear them fighting and her be like, I fucked all of your friends. Even Andrew. Because that would break me in my core, man. I'm a very sensitive guy at heart. And I found out I'm a sensitive guy because as I was hooking up with a chick, she held my face. Yeah, dude, that shit hits different, dog. Because having sex is awesome, but have you guys ever been held lovingly before? Dude, she touched my face, my knees got weak. I don't know what the fuck happened. Because that's the thing, like, a lot of younger chicks these days, they always feel like they have to do all this porn star stuff in bed. And I don't need any of that, all right? Like, I don't need you to pretend to come. I just need you to pretend to care. Like, don't call me daddy, just call me, please. Like, I'm begging you. All right, guys, that's my time. My name's
Guys,
Andrew Oriana.
Andrew.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Bringing the heat, dog.
Hell yeah. Where are you from? How long you been doing it, man?
I've been doing stand-up for 4 years, and I just moved into the city on Monday, like this last Monday.
Welcome to this city. One more time for this guy. Hell yeah.
Yeah. He moved in with Roey Rosen, so you're in for a rough year.
Oh, fuck, dude. God damn.
No, I love Roey. Shout out Roey.
A heavy apartment. I'm fucking kidding.
Man, bro, good set. That was funny as shit, dude.
Thank
Start
you.
to finish. And also, it was like, I don't know, it felt like very like family friendly but edgy. You know what I mean? Like all the jokes, like they're jokes you could do in pretty much like any room. You know what I mean? It was very like universal, and that's fucking difficult to do. So seriously, very good job.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. No, that was fucking great. I think like that's what I'm talking about with tagging up your shit, stealing $200 and going to Wingstop. That was like a minute and a half. Like, it could have been 15 seconds, but like no, it was way better that you stayed on it. You stayed on it with all your topics. You can tell you've been working this stuff for a while, man. That shit was, that was fire. I'm impressed. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't call me daddy, call me. That's funny. That's really funny.
Hell yeah. Abby, what do you think?
One of the things I wrote down, it just says, not white, good. It's
about damn time.
It was about the callback. It was
Thank
about
you.
the callback.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You have such good energy, and I love, like, the vulnerability. I just think that is, like, like, when you're doing 3 minutes, it's like everyone will pay attention. But when you get into, like, longer sets, I think if you're not, like, exposing yourself in some way, emotionally, emotionally, that people get bored and they stop listening. So I love that you're like, I love that. And then also I think this is a thing, like the very first comedy class I ever took with this like dude from the cellar, and you did it. And like I think this is the thing that people forget at the beginning of the set, which is important, which is like just the way you walked up here with your energy. You took the mic out of the stand, you put the stand behind you with like such like commitment to force, and like boom, and that feels like a professional. Sometimes people come up and it's like, oh, you don't know how to, and I just felt like, oh, this guy already knows what he's doing. So I was like, I like that. The only thing I would say, you rock a lot just when you're going.
I noticed that. Yeah.
But no, I think there's great stuff, and I love that even you did like the Wingstop callback in the Wingstop joke. So it was good stuff.
Thank you.
You remind me of Bam Margera a lot. I don't know why.
That doesn't seem like a compliment at all.
It wasn't meant to be.
He's more like a Puerto Rican Jonah Hill, you know? Yeah. Hell yeah. Why are your lips chapped in the summertime? What'd you do to make that happen? All right. You don't like this. I'll stop messing with you,
Nah, it's
man.
cool. I'm just trying to be as white as possible right now, dude.
No, I know. Your lips are definitely white, dude. Chapped ass lips, my boy. All right. No, that was fucking great, bro. Honestly, I'm going to give it I'm going to give that bitch a 9.
I was also going to go 9.
Hell yeah.
Same.
9's across the board. You're on the top of the leaderboard, Andrew. Go ahead, slap your name tag on there. Make some noise for him as he gets off stage.
And the next comic coming to the stage, guys, make some noise for Shay.
Hell yeah.
Guys, keep it going as she makes her way to the stage.
What's up? So I do not like people that are too touchy. I don't like hugs. People do it anyways. I always tell people like, hey, don't hug me. And whenever it's a woman, like it's always the same thing. Oh, sorry, don't mind me. That's just my love language. Okay, I didn't know we were in love though. And if you really love me, like put your money where your mouth is, because my love language is receiving gifts. Okay, I live alone. I love it, but someone asked me, how do you afford to live alone? Like, are you fucking your landlord? No, like, women can have jobs, women can have bank accounts, women can have credit cards that we max out on groceries. Honestly, I don't even have a lot of jokes today. I just want to rant real quick. Like, I feel like because I write a lot of... I'm doing this set for me. Like I'm pretty new at comedy, and people think they could take advantage of me. And there was this bitch, there was this female comic. She literally tried to pimp me out. And I'm the wrong person for that. Like, first of all, like, I know I may seem like people, like, I don't seem like a dickhead because I hide behind a mask of awkward vulnerability, but like, if you know me, like, he's laughing because it's true. Like, if you know, like, I'm a dickhead, but like, another reason it's like, why are you gonna pick me? Like, my pussy's too tight. Like, I can't even take dick. Like, why are you doing that? You know how I knew she was trying to pin me out? Like, she was like acting like a hater. Like, she wanted me to do a show with her, and I sent her like a picture of myself for the poster, and she said, "Put your hair up. I want to see your face." So I'm like, "Oh, you're a hater." Yeah, and like, the thing is, I went on her page and she got filters over her face. Like, bitch, I want to see your face. Fuck off, yeah. I was like talking about it. I was like saying like people think they can mess with me because I'm new to comedy, and this male comic was like, oh, they're not laughing at your jokes. I'm like, first of all, they are, clearly. But like, if they weren't, that's fine. Like, someone literally tried to pimp me out. Like, what? All right. I'm done.
Guys, Shay.
We gotta talk about this, dude.
I have a lot of questions, and this feels like the wrong venue to ask them.
Huh? No, this is the right place, brother.
Are you okay?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Let me just start by saying I'm sorry about trying to pimp you out. It was a whole thing.
She just wanted to see your face,
you know what I mean? I just wanted to see your face.
Nah, you look like you got a good job. I don't think you would have to.
Yeah, good
She's
job, pimp,
unemployed.
dude.
Never
She's not
trust-
unemployed. She's a pimp. That's
No.
what
No, she did well in the divorce, dude.
Never trust like an old ugly bitch that's unemployed. 'Cause
I've been saying that, dude. I've been saying.
Yo, okay, so I just got more questions about this pimp shit. So, like, how did she come at you to try to sell pussy?
it was more of like a vibe. Like I knew, like.
Like she walked in with like a zoot suit on and like a cane. She was like, "Bitch, you want to make some money?" Like that type of vibe.
It's just like you could kind of tell when someone has bad intentions, and like because I'm autistic, people think I'm stupid, so they just reveal themselves pretty early on. But like you know, people try to play a long game, but not with me.
You're like a truffle pig, but for
like
pimps.
it's like playing dumb is like one of the 48 laws of power, but I don't even have to try. Like I'll just be myself.
Shit, man. Still have so many more questions.
Yeah.
I posted about it on my story. I posted screenshots. I posted her name.
Did she respond to you?
Do you want to say her
No,
name
she's
now
blocked.
on
No, I'm
camera?
not saying it on camera. I'm not trying to get sued, but afterwards.
What does it rhyme with? I'm kidding.
I can't think that quick.
But yeah, I guess the set as a whole was very enjoyable to watch. Like I feel like we were engaged the whole time. You even in the part where you were like, "I'm doing this part for me," and then you kept doing well. You know what I mean? So like I feel like it's hard to like rate the set as a whole, but I enjoyed watching it.
You have a Maria Bamford style
Yeah.
vulnerability that I feel like you can lean into. And I mean, I know you said you're doing this for you, and you were kind of doing the you wanted to rant anyway. But it's interesting that you're autistic. Like up top, I love that stuff, learning about people. So I think, and the point is, I think we were all paying attention because we were interested to learn about you. So I think that there's a vibe there that's good on stage. Obviously, this was more ranty than your joke writing, but I feel like I'd watch. I want to see what else you do, for sure. You know.
Dude, hell yeah. And I'm not trying to discount your experience at all, because whatever you went through, but it would be funny if the guy, it was a pimp, but it was just she was just trying to hook her up with her friend. And he's like, "Yes, Alex, I don't think she likes you, man." You know what I mean? All right, I'll kill myself after this. I'll fucking end it all. Yeah, all right. Fuck, man.
You could give me an honest rating. Just because someone tried to pimp me out, doesn't mean you have to give me a good rating on my set.
Just because someone tried to human traffic me, don't let me impact the score that's subjective.
Yeah. I don't need any pity scores.
That way,
We weren't going to do that.
Yeah,
at
we weren't
all.
gonna
We
do
were just
that.
trying to bring up the mood with
they
that
were
shit.
laughing, but
Yeah, it is hard to rate set, but I think 6.5 is my rating.
All right, for sure.
I'm going 5.5.
5.5.
5.5. I liked it, but there wasn't really jokes. I enjoy you as a person.
It was a good moth storytelling hour, you know?
Yeah, but I think that I'm gonna have to give that one a 4. It just wasn't full of jokes, but I'm sorry that you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Make some noise for Shay, everybody.
I hope you're okay.
This is the perfect way to cope with trauma. Come on stage and tell it in front of 100 people on the internet.
And then make us have to awkwardly fumble through are you okay?
Yeah, bro.
I'm bad at that one-on-one, let alone on camera.
Pimping is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's hot in the market in the streets? Refugee pussy. That's what I'm sorry. She left. We can't make fun of her when she leaves.
Okay, who's ready for another comedian? Hey, this man's going to bring the vibe up. Give it up for Vall.
Keep it going for him till he gets to the stage.
What's up? Hell yeah. Excited to be here. It's my 4-year anniversary of being a U.S. citizen. No, don't clap. Unlike Biden, I'm going to go for re-election. I'm excited, man. People don't know how to react when I tell them I'm a U.S. citizen. People are always like, Vishal, is it tough to live in America as a gay Muslim? That's a tough question to answer because I'm a straight Hindu, so... real 1-2 punch, you know? I don't know how to handle that. My mom's in India right now. She's worried about me. She told me to watch out for the KKK, which, like, good advice, you know? We should all be watching out for the KKK. She can't say the word clucks, though. Her L's get fucked up, so she calls them the Ku Klux Klan. I'm not gonna correct that, you know? I like to think that the Ku Klux Klan does exist. They just have a slightly different philosophy, right? Right, the Ku Klux Klan, they're angry minorities are coming in and stealing their women. They just want to watch, right? Yo, we be quiet. Yo, what y'all doing in there, you know? You take the hood off. There's a ball gag underneath. It's a fun world my mom lives in. I don't want to mess with that. India's pretty cool. I have ideas for America, though, since I lived here. I think America has too many graveyards. People are going to stay dying. What's y'all's plan? All right, this is my plan, all right? This is what I would do. If nobody visits your grave for 2 years, you gotta go. You gotta go. Make it a merit system. 2 years is a good amount of time, okay? If you can't get a task rabbit for your grandma every 18 months, that's on you. Tech is out there. Use it. Be kind of funny if somebody was like 5 minutes late. Somebody just comes up late to the office. They're like, oh, I'm here to see my mom. They're like, we just towed her. Like, she's under the Prius, we think. I don't know. India doesn't have this problem, man. Like last time I was in India is because my grandpa died and we burned him on a beach, which makes it very difficult to recommend beaches to my friends that go to India. I don't know. Wrong weekend. You know, beach buddy season is very different over there. A whole other thing. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Guys, Vishal.
God damn. Hell yeah, man. Where are you from and how long you been doing it? I mean, you said you were coming, but I don't know.
Before New York, I was in Raleigh.
All right, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That was a great set, man.
It's really
That was
funny,
fun. Hell yeah. You been doing stand-up since you got here?
6 years.
6 years. Okay, so you was doing it back in these beforehand?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Stop licking your lips when you look at me. See, it's interesting how
It's interesting that you keep looking at men's lips.
No, because like the other guy, his lips was mad dry, and this dude's lips is mad wet. And if they kiss, you know, I'll be mad wet. So maybe that should happen. I think it's also very funny that when a brown comic came up, these white lovers over here, half of them left. They were like, I don't want to see this shit.
I was watching from the back.
She heard Vishal and she was like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm going to go hit up.
I like that Demetrius hates you guys. Dude, really, really funny set. The 2 years setup is hilarious, and you follow it through. Really, like you build a world and you really pay it off. The double misdirect, saying that you're a gay Muslim is so funny. Like overall, it's really solid set.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Demetrius is sad to hear you're not a gay Muslim because obviously I have to just evaluate what it is I'm writing down because if someone get a hold of this, it just says KKK with a heart next to it. So that's I'm gonna work on that.
That was funny too,
They
though,
just
yeah.
towed her. Love it. That's just that's great stuff. Yeah, no, you have good energy, and I think it was well thought out, and we got to know you in a short time, and I think it was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was great. You say so. 6 years. That means you was doing comedy in India.
I did a little bit, but I was in North Carolina then.
Oh hell
I was
yeah!
a green card.
Okay, I was gonna ask like, what's that like? What's the open mic scene like in out
It's
there?
pretty good, man.
Yeah?
It's a bunch of it. I mean, they're all watching Netflix, so
Yeah,
there's
nah, I know.
Comedy's young there.
The audience is like mad nervous, but like I'm aware Indian comedy is the #2 comedy market in the planet. Yeah,
Dude, yeah, no,
If you go
totally.
on YouTube right now, you look up Indian comedy specials. There'll be specials with like 50 million views a year
Yeah.
from some guy you
And
never
that guy's
heard
like
of.
not even big. Yeah, it's like that's just one. Yeah, it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing.
They be killing shit in Hyderabad, bro, but y'all think I'm racist. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Both could be true, but
I have a question that's indirectly about you, but for these two gentlemen, which
Sure.
is in Brooklyn, and it's summer. I realize it's summer, but I feel like in the city, people like actively give you shit if you wear shorts on stage. But everybody here is wearing shorts. Brooklyn rules out the shorts.
Yeah, I think that we've kind of given up on the whole
Brooklyn's
shorts
like,
thing.
we'll do what the fuck we want.
Yeah,
We're
we
hipsters.
do
Okay.
shorts and
I used to be
TikTok
that way.
here.
I used to be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, but if you go to the city, do you be like, I gotta put some pants on?
Oh yeah, I do. I pants generally, but I don't look down on people. Actually, I'm kind of envious. Yeah, it's a level of freedom. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. No, it was no judgment. I just wondered what the rules are.
So
All right,
one
cool.
time I'm more free than you. But
Yes.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, enjoy it. Overall for the set, I think I'm gonna go 8.5 for that one. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, hell yeah. You stay up on stage for a second. You're going 8.5. I'm gonna go higher. I thought that bitch was like a fucking. It was like a 9, easy 9, easy 9. That was
Do
great.
8.5 for him too, yeah.
You said 8.5?
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah. We'll make some noise for
Vishal, welcome to the leaderboard.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
All right.
Put that on the.
Yeah, you're on the leaderboard right now. You're on the leaderboard. I'm trying to calculate your score right now, but I'm bad at math. 26. Yeah, you're just under Andrew. Hell yeah. Welcome to the leaderboard.
Vishal. Oh, wait, who's ready for the 8th comic of the night? Guys, give it up for Brendan Smith.
So I realized recently I have a weird vibe. Like I have the vibe of like a little league coach who doesn't have a kid on the team. Like I look like I say goofy stuff when I see girls naked. Like I'll tell a girl she has a humdinger of a butt. The boobs of the cat's pajamas. That's like my energy, you know? I don't know. I realize I'm at a weird place physically where I don't look strong enough for a woman to be attracted to me, but I do look strong enough for them to be afraid of me. Like if a girl saw me at the gym, she'd be like, that guy probably can't even do a push-up. But if she saw me in an alley, she'd be like, that guy could rip me apart. Like it's I don't know. It's a weird place to be. I don't know. A lot of stuff happened in the world since I was last here. Trump got shot. I gotta say, I don't like the way the media covered the Trump shooting because they kept being like, the sniper was here, the sniper took the sniper's identity. I'm like, how are you gonna call this dude the sniper when he missed? Like, he might have had a sniper. That doesn't make you a sniper, though. My friend has a katana. That doesn't make him a samurai. He's just a fat weeb who smells like Axe body spray, you know? Calling that dude a sniper is like calling the Challenger a spaceship, like almost, you know? Like it was close, it was a skyship for a little bit. Like calling that dude a sniper is like calling the dude who attacked Paul Pelosi a handyman. Like that's not, they had the right tools, but they were doing it all wrong, you know? I don't know. Trump got shot in the ear, and I feel like you got to clarify that, you know? Otherwise, it's misleading. Like, getting grazed in the ear and saying you got shot is sort of like getting a hand job and saying you lost your virginity. Like, come on, dude. It didn't even go in anything. Calm down. That's a virgin bullet right there. I don't know. And then Biden dropped out. I got to say, Biden reminds me a lot of my grandfather because we thought he was going to go forever, and then COVID hit, and he was just done. But like, I don't know, a lot of, yeah, he's dead. It's, that's a joke. Now, a lot of weird stuff in the news, like John Jones got in trouble recently. I don't know if you guys know who John Jones is. He's like an MMA fighter, and every once in a while he just gets arrested for like domestic abuse, domestic assault, which is crazy, because he's like the best UFC fighter in the world. I could not imagine being in an abusive relationship with him. Like every time you overcook dinner, you got to do a Rocky training montage before he gets home. Whenever you stay with your mother, she got to be like a corner man cutting you before you go back in. It's a weird... Like, I think the only fighter you could be in an abusive relationship with is, like, Floyd Mayweather, because he'd be a very defensive abuser, you know? He'd just follow like this, waiting for an opening. He'd be the first wife beater to ever win on points. Okay, that's all I got.
Guys, Brendan Smith.
Hell yeah, dude.
First Trump shooting joke of the night. I thought it would be quicker, honestly. So yeah,
me too.
Props to you on that one. You did inside fighting jokes for this audience of women.
That's true.
Yeah. Which I thought they were funny, but they didn't. Overall, I enjoyed the set. I thought you were very funny. I feel like, I don't know. It feels like a lot of the times you set up punch in the same way, if that makes sense. Like it feels like
same joke style.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not inherently bad, but it does feel like I can like once you hit the rhythm of it, it kind of becomes a little bit like monotonous, for lack of a better word. And it's not, lots of people do it. It's not inherently a bad thing, but I would say try to like, switch it up a little bit. But overall, good jokes, good writing.
Hell yeah. I did not know John Jones was physically abusive.
Oh, no, I like a lot.
Is that a surprise? He was a professional fighter.
No, it's just weird because we were just talking about how you shouldn't bring your work home. home. That's funny. Fuck you.
Neil Brennan has the best athlete beating joke. It was about this football player, and he was like, oh, he hit his wife in an elevator, and he's like, oh, fuck, he was supposed to do elevator, and he did football. That's my favorite domestic abuse joke by far.
All right.
In case you were wondering.
Abby, you got one more domestic abuse joke you want to
what do you got?
in this room with? Did we make it 3?
I don't have a good domestic abuse joke here in this case, but I do I like the premise of this domestic violence being in a relationship. I think it's very funny with an MMA person, and I was like, you should explore that, and then you did. You did 2 more bits about it, so I was like, never mind, don't listen to me. You're already doing it. No, I think maybe you seem a little like nervous up top, and I know that's hard to like get out of your head, but I think sometimes Colin Quinn once said the only job of a comic on stage is just to feel comfortable and make the audience feel like he is comfortable. So even if you are not comfortable, we got to find a way to communicate that. I feel like sometimes people feel awkward if you're feeling awkward, and then things that are good jokes are not getting what they should get because people are tense, No,
that makes sense.
I
don't know, alcohol, drink shots before you get on stage. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hypnosis, it worked for me. I don't know, but yeah, no, I think
it worked for you.
I totally did hypnosis for stage fright. It was a game changer.
Really?
Talk about it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Next level.
Are you worried that he put something else in there too?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I do black out a lot. Now that you're saying that. I thought that samurai thing was very good comparison too. That was a good bit. Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think when you opened with the joke about the baseball thing, I thought that was funny. But the humdinger butt thing, I don't think that fits your vibe.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had that work before. I think I was too nervous tonight to really. I think
maybe if you did something else first, because we don't know anything about you
That's
yet.
true.
And you haven't said, so it's and I don't think your face is immediately this guy's gonna say humdinger in the bedroom,
Yeah.
So maybe if we got to know you and you do a line or two, and then we're okay, we know who you are.
that
I
makes
think
sense.
maybe just later.
First you say you should drink, now we should do lines. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
do lines. Yeah.
You look like after a girl's done working with your wood, you do woodworking. You know what I mean? You feel like you carve.
All right.
Everybody fucking hates me now. All right, sick. Okay, I'm gonna keep going into
You're really
it.
playing off the back foot tonight. What happened today with you?
What happened with me? I'm defensive.
He's trying. He's trying. You're
I'm off of
trying
your-
things. You know what you tried? They don't all land.
No.
They don't land.
Yeah.
You can't
No.
do anything if you don't try.
No, you're very.
Demetrius
I'm not
will
saying you're not
try.
being funny. You're being funny, but I feel like you're being very defensive about it.
100%. I've been awake since 6 in the morning. I'm tripping off
yeah,
this
that's
yerba
true.
mate.
Yeah.
I feel crazy. My cat denied me love today.
Oh, that'll fuck you up for real.
Yeah, I tried to pet that motherfucker and she just walked away.
Damn,
so
I'm so
that
sorry.
Fucked up my whole evening.
Yeah.
I think also with your set, when you went into the Trump snipe, I know that's new. The Trump, I can tell that it's new, but with it being new, way too many analogies back to back to back to back to back. It was kind of hard to find. I feel like you got to find the ones that really hit, and they can build up on it. I thought that the sniper samurai thing was really funny, and I actually thought the Challenger joke and the Paul Pelosi joke are really fucking funny.
I like the Challenger one.
If you know what that is, if you know what happened to Paul Pelosi, that's a really fucking smart joke. It's really good.
Yeah, we have 7 more hours to do the Trump joke, so.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to get it out.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I think I think maybe you can play around with the order, cut down a little bit on the fat, but I think the writing is still strong. In a different audience, it would probably do a lot better. Dead Grandpa joke was a little bit out the blue, but I thought it was. I thought you're a fucking good writer, man, talented comedian for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't connecting as hard with the audience as it was for me, so I'm gonna give you a 5. But I did genuinely like a lot of those jokes.
All right.
Yeah. I think the writing was strong. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I think I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm gonna go 5.5 right in the middle.
5.5. Hell
Guys,
yeah.
Brendan Smith,
Make some noise for him.
Make some
Didn't quite
noise
make
for
the
him.
leaderboard, but
please come back.
hell
Thank you for
yeah.
coming.
Let's get the energy up in this room for this next comic. All right. Hell yeah. All right.
Guys, this next comic coming to the stage. Give it up for Ming.
Keep it going for it till she gets to the stage. Give her more. Give her more.
Hi guys. Oh my god, I've been sitting there for so long, even my BBL feels numb. And I love white men too. Oh, not you? Oh, I'm sorry. So
That was not right.
so that's you? Okay, never mind. Right. So I don't know if you guys can tell I'm Asian.
Yeah.
Right? Hey. we are very submissive.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came from China 10 years ago. Fresh off the boat, I couldn't speak English. And now I'm here, on stage, chasing my American dream by roasting white people. Sorry, I'm not racist. I love white people, like my boyfriend is white. And I think like my American dream came true by start dating him. Because before, when I was in China, or even before I graduated from college, I was like, I always date Asian, Chinese, and so when I came in here for this show the first time, you guys talked so fast. Like when I was trying to sign up and pay, like you guys are so fast, just like my ex-boyfriends. Like they were fast. So like 3 minutes is hard for me, right? Because I talk. What? It's hard for me, so because I talk slow, right? This is not my native language. This is my fourth language. Yeah, so I have to, kind of like rephrase it in my brain. But my brain's faster than white. I'm not racist. I'm sorry. No, sorry. Don't look at me like that. Like, right. So where were I? But my boyfriend, he's really good. I think earlier we were talking about Abby. I'm sorry, I'm Chinese. Abby, right? Sorry. Don't deduct point from that, okay? My boyfriend, girls, I only have 30 seconds. I try to wait, you guys are too beautiful, distracting me. Do you call them like brown women earlier? So do you know what you should call me? No. Orange chicken. Thank you, I'm Ming.
Hey, keep it going for orange chicken, everybody. Hell yeah.
Give it up for the racist.
Stay on the stage, stay on the stage. Yeah, we talked to you. It's fine.
Very submissive.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. That's fine. I like scary bitches with tattoos of area codes and lots of brothers who fight. Huh? I don't have tattoos. I'm saying I like women who beat me.
So you like women to pack you?
No, not like that.
Oh.
Not like that. Just emotionally abusive. Usually what I go for.
Sure. Yeah, the classics.
How
the
do I know
one.
if you love me if you couldn't kill me and choose to not, But you did it. You came to America. You got a white boyfriend. Good
Congratulations.
For you. Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Demetrius is giving you a 0 for the white boyfriend.
I'm gonna deduct
zero.
So
points.
should I get an Indian boyfriend next time?
It would help your. It would help. It might help your comedy score. It might help your comedy score up in this room.
How did you and your white boyfriend meet?
Bumble.
Bumble. Oh, hey,
Right.
cool.
Is he here?
No, we are trying to
Break up.
No. I tried to break up because I think he got fragile soul. But he got really good dick.
Shout out white men. Shout out to the white kings. Fragile souls, good dicks.
I don't know
Let's
if
go.
he's watching because I just unblocked him on my Instagram. So I don't know if
she's emotionally abusive. That's good.
he said that.
Why did he say that?
Because I every time we fight, I try to leave, right? And I packed, and then in a month, I pack and leave for 5 times. And he's like, so the 5th time, he's like, why you come back? And I was like, 'cause you're dick.
It's good?
Yeah. It was really good. Like I come I love your face. Got a good dick, girl. He's very handsome. I love him. So not because he's white. He got really good soul, but fragile.
Fragile soul is so fucking
Sorry,
funny.
I talk so much. I just never shut up.
Keep doing it.
Because
keep doing it.
my
We're enjoying
boyfriend
it.
just told me like shut up.
He told you that?
Yeah, he told me that. And I was like, bro, you want me to talk when we're having sex, and now you want me to shut up? Like,
Fragile
Do you
soul
know
ass
what
motherfucker.
BBL stands for? He can't talk to you.
black beautiful lady.
That's what you went to the doctor and asked for? You need a refund. That's not what happened.
I will start tanning.
Oh no, it's not gonna work, dude. You're gonna get
okay.
burnt. No,
Okay,
he can't
okay.
talk to you like
No,
that.
I don't get burned. I'm not white. I'm yellow.
All right, oh yeah.
Sorry, I shut up.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. It's okay. You stepped on what would have been a bad punchline in the first place. So you know what? I'm glad we could just do that and move on. Did you really get a BBL?
No, it's real.
Word. Huh. Good for you. Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, don't look at my ass.
I'm not looking at it. I'm being respectful of it. I just was like, that's what you told me earlier.
He's not looking, he's glancing.
It's a comedy club.
I don't know if you know about comedy clubs, but historically, not the safest spaces.
Let me try. Okay, so I think the BBL thing is very funny to open with.
Let me try.
Just to let me help you dig out of this. We'll get into the comedy. The BBL I think is very funny. I can't tell. You're like a little bit doing a character, and I think the character's very funny. Like if you're leaning.
No,
into
this
that,
is who I am.
Sure, but you're like heightening it for the joke, right?
Okay,
You're like
yeah.
making sort of jokes about like leaning into this like kind of Asian stereotype or this what, or that you're ditzy when obviously you're not. You speak for.
Can
like,
you slow down a little
Sorry.
bit?
Yes, I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Abby, she really proved you wrong with the ditzy.
I feel scared because like when I'm walking can I say this? When I was walking my dog, he's a golden, and everybody loved him, right? So when I'm walking him on the street, sometimes like whenever like people like look at me like want me to get out of the country, it's always white women. Like they look at me like they run the world.
And they do. They do. They're
No,
really-
not you. I'm saying like
You're not
those
successful enough to
women.
She said, not you, you're poor. I'm talking about.
Not in these pants, right?
No, because like it's like I'm a minority, so I really feel like in this industry it's difficult.
Yeah.
And like I went to this club. I'm not gonna say which one because
Broadway Comedy Club.
no, it's Black Cat. And sorry, yeah, and I'm still gonna say this because I want to stand up for my people. I don't want anybody being treated unfairly. I think everyone deserves respect.
Yeah.
And
Good moral right there.
yeah, and then every time I go there, I've been there like 4 times. Every time, no matter I'm early, I'm late, you know, I'm hot or not, she always put me the last one. And I don't understand this. Like, why? I know I'm the funniest, but sometimes I need to leave, right? Yeah, and like I love this. I feel like when I'm on stage, I'm so comfortable. Like I'm back to my mom's vagina, and I cut my mom off already. So.
It feels like we've traveled a long way from what you were saying about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, dude,
I
let
just
her
don't
cook,
shut up.
dude. Let her
Please cut me
cook.
off. Yeah.
No, let her cook, dude.
Sorry,
Finish
sorry,
the story.
sorry.
Finish the story. We're invested now. Let's go. Finish it.
Yeah, do it.
No,
Yeah.
I finished in my mom's vagina.
Nice.
You finished in your mom's vagina? Hey, me too. All right. Oh, no.
What does that mean? I'm Chinese.
It means you're going to have a brother soon.
All right, just keep going. I don't want to take too much time of people.
Dude, it's okay, dude. It's fine. I thought.
You call me dude?
Yeah.
Oh, you can call a girl dude?
Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn. So wait, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
I'm not lying. This is real. Little bit less than 2 months.
Whoa. That's wild.
Yeah, very good start.
Hell yeah.
It feels like like Abby said, you definitely have like a good commanding like presence, and you have good joke structure and all that stuff. Yeah, just keep doing it.
Can I also say something?
I don't think I can stop you.
But I don't want to break people's fragile soul. That all the jokes that I just said, I thought about it when I'm on stage.
Oh, you were
Yeah, I'm very
freestyling?
like what's that called? Spontaneous.
Yeah, stop
Yeah.
doing that. You gotta write some shit down. No, it's okay. I feel what you were doing. I think it's funny that you have a white boy friend and a golden retriever because they're both white. That's cool. You got a white boyfriend and a white dog.
Golden
all right,
retriever is golden, right? Yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow outside, white inside.
Yeah, they're blondes. You're blondes. I think that you are very funny. Like just talking to you, I think you're fucking hilarious for sure. 2 months into comedy, you're very funny, but you got to condense it. You got to hit the pen and paper, and you got to like write some stuff. That way you can come to the stage and make this happen every single time. Because if you try to make
this happen every single time.
you just stay
No,
up.
seriously.
Great for 2 months.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It was. I mean, like the set was all right. It was more the after part that was really funny. No, I think you're great, but you gotta tighten up the writing a little bit more. I think you're very interesting as a person
Definitely,
as well, and I like what you're doing. You're on your way. 2 months, very confident.
Seriously.
To have this not be your first language, to have it be the fourth is like it's very impressive to be doing what you're doing, and to that alone.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
안녕하세요.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, what do you think in score-wise?
What am I thinking score-wise? I mean, let's just say the post-game interview was a 10 out of 10.
For sure.
There's clips for you on the internet. That was hilarious. But the set itself, I think that it was it could have been stronger. It could have been tighter. I think you were a little bit too in your head because you were trying to like verify with the room a little bit too much, trying to like lean into that. And that can pan in your favor. But when you only have 3 minutes, it's not like an ideal thing to do. That being said, I'm going to give that one a 5.5.
I'm going to go 7.
Hell yeah.
I liked it.
I'm going 5.5.
All right, 5.5. Well, make some noise for Ming. 2 months. That was fantastic.
That is good.
Hell
Thank you for coming. Please come back.
Yeah. All right.
That's also allowed. The next comic coming to the stage. Let's see if I can draw a new person. You guys say something while I
Abby,
do
you having
this.
fun?
Yes, this is great.
Yeah,
So fun.
This is a fun time.
Oh, here we go. Guys, give it up for Johnny.
Johnny!
We got 3 more comments after this, right?
Hi, I'm just gonna break the ice real quick and say that the people in the front row don't like me very much. Never stop seeing a Muslim girl. Immediately after, they kind of like all get on FaceTime together and they say, Inshallah, they will go to bed and never rise again. And Allah got it half right because I haven't had an erection in like a month. She's ruined me, truly. I've got major depression and a cigarette addiction now. I've been trying to quit cigarettes, actually. The way I work around it is every time I go to a bar, I can ask someone for a cigarette. And so I recently went to Carousel, which is a kind of like a trendy bar, and I asked someone for a cigarette. She had like bleach blonde hair. It was really like curly and whatnot. And I asked her for a cigarette, and she said, I need to roll you one. So I went to her table, and she starts rolling me a cigarette, and I asked her about her day. And I'm like thinking, should I really have this cigarette right now? And she's telling me about her life. She says, oh, I just got a new job, and I recently beat lung cancer. And I refuse to refuse a cigarette from a lady who just beat lung cancer. That's like refusing like any amount of beers from a person who just like went through liver disease. Like if you're still doing it, obviously I have to. Recently, Joe Biden dropped out of the electoral race, and he decided to endorse Kamala Harris. And my only problem with that is if Kamala Harris wins, it fundamentally ruins my rankings for the hottest presidents of all time. I haven't had to question that since Obama. There hasn't been a president that has made me want to give Monica Lewinsky a run for her money since Barack Obama. And personally, first off, I would fuck any Obama. They're all gorgeous, truly. Let's see.
I think the reason I can't have a panic attack on a flight is because I don't want the bad bitches on the plane to know I'm not a real nigga. Every time I get on that like metal machine that one I don't believe is like fucking like should work, and I'm about to have like a fucking panic attack, I get up. I walk to seat 45A, where my crush for the flight is sitting, and I know she's fucking insane because she's wearing cowboy boots on an international flight, and I'm stilled. Damn. Let's see. I think I'll stop there, actually. Damn.
Hell yeah. Oh, so the brown girls, they're the ones who are mad at you?
Yeah, they're all mad.
Oh, that's why they switched to white, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, I did not expect there to be so many Jehovah's Witnesses for race play in the crowd today, but, you know, we're here.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, they're preaching the white race here. I just...
Wait, what? I don't know what you mean.
But I do like preaching the white race. I think that's important to do.
Dude, she's giving me the death stare, dude. This shit is weird, bro. You might want to just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like, I mean, obviously a weird scenario, but you really started by just like isolating the crowd, which like, it feels like that's a no. You're putting yourself in a hole you don't need to put. Like you're likable, you're silly, and the first two things you said immediately set the audience against you. It's like you just that's a no-win scenario. You know what I mean?
He's in the group chat right now, dude. Look at
I was thinking that would like, I don't know, make it seem a little less weird, but I guess it doesn't.
Nah, dude, that was weird, dude. That was weird.
And then the rest of the set, it felt like it just wasn't quite like you had a lot of like stories that were like in itself interesting, but there wasn't like there weren't punchlines throughout it.
No tag.
And then also you had one analogy where you were like the smoking lung cancer is alcohol liver disease. That's not the analogy is supposed to like change our perception of what it is.
Oh, okay.
That's the same thing twice. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it feels like you have to. It's like going to Burger King and getting shot in the foot. You know, I don't know what the analogy is, but like it's like it should like
going
change.
To McDonald's and getting shot in the other foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like those were my biggest critiques overall. But you are like you held your own up there. You are very like likable, and even throughout all that stuff, I did enjoy hearing you talk. So overall, I'd say come back, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're likable on stage for sure, except for like the first part. But I think that the lung cancer joke could be funny if you change the direction, because I feel like that's not the cigarette you want to smoke. Fucking some lady has lung cancer and you're letting her roll up.
She beat it.
What the fuck? I'm not smoking your shit, dude. No. Fuck you guys.
These are the cancer cigarettes.
Yeah. Fuck that. Get a new brand. That's the opposite of the shit that I'm smoking. I think that the Kamala Hot fucking up your like the presidents you want to fuck thing, like it can be a funny premise. I just think you need to like go deeper into those presidents. There's a lot of presidents that you can go through, and it's a premise to set something up, but you didn't follow through
something
on
about
the
like
premise.
Blowing JFK's mind or something.
And then and then like also there was something that dude, you can't say the N-word like that. You gotta like sauce it up a little bit.
I'm not letting a light bright tell me how to say the N-word. First things first. I am not. I know when you were 15 years old, you steeled yourself in front of your bathroom mirror and said it over and over again until you sounded like "guh" instead of "gur."
All right, bro. All right, you trying to cook me? You sounded racist. That shit sounded bad. You can keep doing it if you want to do that and you want to exist in this world, but like that shit sounded like it was on like a fucking Blink 182 song, dude. Like that was a white N-word.
I just think no one should ever say it.
Yeah. Also.
And that's what the two white people on the panel are saying.
Listen, we can all say it together if you want to. Two white people.
No, dude, you're going deeper.
I just want. I think I'm here to set you two up to get canceled for saying the N-word if I can.
Make it weird. I think there could be some interesting stuff in there, but like you just like it was a little bit of a long setups,
right?
And you're getting to a place somewhere, but you're not quite getting there yet. Like even the premise about like. Cigarettes must be so good if someone who with lung cancer is still smoking, because that's how good cigarettes are. There might be something in there, but like we just have to like distill it down a little bit. I think that there was like one line about bad bitches on a plane that for a minute that was like, oh, bad bitches on a plane. Okay, that made me laugh for a second. And it was a little bit of just like an insight into you just for a second. And that was like the first time I feel like we learned a little bit about who you think you might look like externally, but what the truth is about you on a plane having a panic attack.
Right.
Those are interesting things I think that you could totally
So like
hit
I
upon.
should talk more about like
Yeah,
me as
just
a
like
person.
like what's your like? I mean, I think talking about yourself is always a way to go, and the vulnerability point. And it's like the thing that's like, oh, okay, that was I think one of your short shortest bits too, which is also a problem of mine that I'm too fucking long, obviously. And whether you have an issue with some of the audience or not, like up top riffs when you have 3 minutes are so dangerous anyway. Like even if it was not about that, just like a risk that you're taking when you're not sure. Yeah. Like that first line is everybody's like first impression of you. So like have like a quick little just get. Yeah, hell yeah.
All
right, race fight over. Weird.
Yeah,
right,
thank God. Woo, dodge that one.
dodge that
The race fight.
No, we're bringing it back. Nah, don't say it like that. Dude, you got friendship bracelets on right now. Nobody want to hear that shit.
I decided to say the N-word like that because there's a lot more white people in the crowd than there are black people. I didn't think like they'd understand if I was like, yeah, oh my God. If I had said, what's up, my nigga, like, would you have picked it up?
That was still bad, too. You gotta practice.
How about you say it?
Practice.
No, here, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nigga, say it like me.
Nigga, say it louder. Say it louder. Come on.
No, that one was better.
I'm going to give this out of 3. Let's move on.
All right. I'm also going to give this nigga a 3.
If Demetrius starts saying the N-word a lot this show, you know why.
Yep. This feels like that first line of that one Drake song. You know?
Which Drake song?
You know the one where
Which
Kendrick
Drake
is like,
song?
you can't say it, and then the next one. It feels like that. Someone knows what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, thank you. Look at me nailing the cultural references. Who would have fucking hot on the button Austin is? Let's
you
move
guys
forward.
are right. Mixed people aren't black. Fuck it.
Google's Drake.
I mean, Drake is a different nigga. Don't worry about it.
It's getting better.
I am. 3. Yeah, about a 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a better one. What are you thinking?
I think about a 3.
All right, hell yeah.
Guys, give it up for Johnny, everybody.
For Johnny.
We have 2 comics left. Who's ready for their second to last comic of the night? Guys, make some noise for Irene Ming.
Hell yeah. It's a new face.
All right, I better fucking win or you're going to hell. So I'm a software engineer, and I hate it when guys come up to me and are like, but you don't look like a software engineer. Did you just call me not ugly? Thank you. My dad was like, you should go into tech, you'll find a boyfriend. But they're all into anime, where every girl has boobs larger than her head, and I have a good personality and a push-up bra. It's like the one time I don't want straight A's. So I found out recently that you're not supposed to hook up with people from work. But my workplace threw a singles night. Oh, sorry, I meant a League of Legends contest.
Let's go.
You'd crush it. I have a younger sister. She's so much cooler than I was in high school. Like, it's actually pretty embarrassing, but for my prom, I went alone. And for her prom, she went pregnant. Beats alone. I have a boyfriend, and he's French. So it's fun. Like, instead of saying squirrel, he'll say squirrel. Or for Berkshires, he'll say Berkshires. Or for date, he'll say threesome. We don't live together, and we'll go to his place if we invite a lot of people, and we'll go to mine if we don't want to eat on plastic plates. I spilled a beer at his place, and I was like, oh my God, babe, like, do you have a sponge? He was like, I got you. I got a sponge for the bathroom, the bathtub, the dishes. The same sponge. But what I hate the most about his apartment is his bathroom. I think girls can relate. It's like when you go into that bathtub that hasn't been cleaned in a while, and it's like kind of like slippery, and you don't want to know what's in there. And then when I wash my body, there's like little bits of soap that have been stuck together to make like one big soap. And I asked him, like, how often do you clean your bathtub? And he was like, when you shower. it's kind of like you're showering the tub. And I love him so much, so I looked it up, and turns out he's disgusting. All right, thank you guys so much.
Guys, give it up for Irene. Hey, before I start my feedback, we all know I have $10 on her not winning this. So I was getting there. You thought I was gonna end there? Yeah, that was pretty good. I have a tag for you for the pregnant thing. Something about how she's not alone because she's with her kid. She got 2 dates.
Oh, okay.
They didn't like it. How long you been doing comedy?
Like 2 years.
Yeah, okay. It definitely feels like you have like good presence, good setup punch, and yeah, I mean it was a pretty solid set. I liked. First of all, that does clean the bathtub. I'm pretty sure, so we can lay that one to rest. I liked you shitting on the French. They're the worst whites, and yeah, Italians get a bad rap. It's the French. And yeah, I don't, no real notes. Overall, pretty enjoyable.
Thanks.
Yeah. What do y'all got?
Yeah, man. I think I liked your writing a lot. I thought your writing was very clean. I think that also your stage presence is good. But that being said, the delivery needs a little bit of work because you're existing in like a kind of like a weird uncanny valley between like a deadpan delivery and like an emotional delivery. So it's not like it just comes across as a little bit like unconfident. So I feel like you got to like lean one direction, either fill your stories with more emotion than give us more, or fucking like completely take it away just to make sure you know it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I thought the writing was clean. Like you had jokes, you knew how to write a joke. I think you could tag them up just a little bit more and make it just a little bit more organized. Like if I know there was the theme of like the shitting on the boyfriend, but I feel like there's just a way to maybe change the order of that to make it flow harder. But what I will say is I like the way you got on the stage, and I like the way you got off because you ended on a strong joke. So yeah, it was a good performance.
Oh yeah. As a member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, you only need a handful. You know what I mean? So we're good. No, I think you have a good vibe. I wrote down one big soap. That's such a good like visual, funny moment. And you had some other good descriptors like that, where it's like, you know, if you think about like why something is funny, right? There's like the Seinfeld version of it where he's saying something that everybody like knows, but they didn't know that they knew, and you do a lot of that. And I think those are good little moments to focus on. I think just maybe cut down a little bit, like maybe work from what your punch is in each case, and then go back and say like how much of this setup do I need to get me to this place, and then you can that'll help you shorten it up a little bit and get to the funny faster, which would be cool in like a 3-minute set. But yeah, no, I think it's going in the right direction for sure.
Thanks.
You got anything you want to say?
No, I feel like I'm good. Overall enjoyable.
Hell yeah. Where are you from? How long you been doing it?
I am from France, actually.
Oh, word.
I was gonna say your French accent is amazing. Yeah.
Hold on.
But it's so funny when I do my set. Usually people at the end are like, "Yeah, the French suck," and like,
Well, you said it. What do you mean people say it? You said it a lot.
That's a mind fuck, dude. You gotta put that in there a little bit. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Is your boyfriend still in France, or did he come to New York also?
No, we met here.
Oh, you met here. Okay. So you got out of France and you're like, nah, I want some French still?
Yeah. You just let him do whatever he wants. I feel like French are better at protesting than that. You know what I mean?
What about like the cleaning?
Yeah.
No, that's disgusting.
No, I'm making jokes. Making jokes. All right.
What are you feeling score-wise? What's the...
Score-wise, I like the writing a lot, but I think that like the delivery needed work, so I'm gonna have to give that one a 6.
I'll go 6.5.
6.5.
6.5. Hell yeah. We'll make some noise
Guys,
for
Irene, everybody.
Didn't quite make the leaderboard. It's a little tough today, but still a high score. All right, so we got what? One more comedian?
One more comedian.
Hell yeah. Are you guys ready for your final comedian of the night? All right, cool.
Does that mean some comics don't get to get up? It's just the 12 you pick? Ah, okay.
Yes. Guys, make some noise. Final comic of the night. Give it up for John Moskowitz.
Do better than that. This is the last comedian. Come on, get rowdy. Thank you.
I appreciate you all still being here and listening to me. I'm not used to that. I was in special ed all of growing up. Thanks for being shocked, everybody. I appreciate that. And I grew up here in Brooklyn, and all the bullies at special ed schools in Brooklyn grew up to be firefighters. So now sometimes when I watch the news, I catch myself rooting for the fire. They're like, this fire took out 3 people's apartments. I'm like, in its defense, it never invited me to the movies just to get me to pay for someone else and then ditch me. So actually, let's go fire, let's go. And then I got a job teaching in a school. All right, I'm glad you're all woke enough to pretend that's okay. I was bad at school, and then they put me in charge of school. It was hard. I enjoyed teaching almost all of it, except for 9-year-old girls terrify me. Not 8, not 10. At 9, they're clairvoyant for some reason. These girls, they came up to me. I'd never met them before. First day there, first thing they said is, "Who's your mom?" Which, how'd you know that's how I got this job? I worked there during COVID when everything was shut down. So in New York, legally, those kids were the only people I was allowed to speak to. And it drove me insane to the point that I started confiding in the children. This kid, he asked me what my greatest fear was, and I messed up, and I gave him the real answer. I was like, I'm scared of failure, but even more so, I'm scared of success. And that's when I made eye contact with this 5.5-year-old, and suddenly I felt seen for the first time. So I asked him, I was like, what's your greatest fear? He said blueberries. Then he flipped it around on me and he asked me what my greatest dream was. I was like, thank you. That's such a kind and thoughtful thing to ask. I want to be so successful telling jokes that I get to travel the world. And he was like, whoa. But you're not funny. I was like, okay, so what's your big dream? He's like, I want to be a fire truck. I was like, what? Don't you mean a fireman? He said firemen are useless without the truck. I was like, that's a great point, Kyle. Fuck those guys. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
John Moskowitz. Damn, bro, funny set.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, really, fuck firemen. I've been saying it for years. Yeah, I mean, good energy, good. You describe who you are as a dude overall. Fucking funny shit, dude.
Thanks.
You look like a poet from the 1920s a little bit.
I've accomplished all my goals with that.
Nice.
Yeah,
hell yeah. It's a good vibe.
All right.
Yeah. What do y'all think?
Yeah, dude, I thought it was good. Really strong writing. I really like the rooting for the fire thing. The only note that I have with it is, like, if you're going to go into this thing with, like, confiding in kids and he wants to be a fire truck, it might make more sense for him to just, like, bully you a little bit and then just be the fireman just for callback's sake.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's the 4th minute.
Whoa. Whoa. Like the 4th dimension, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm just trying to say something. My bad.
Is it the 4th minute?
No. I thought that was funny for me to say. My bad, dude.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, man, that's about it. I like the teacher bit. I think that it all flowed really well. I think it was a good set. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have a good vibe. You kind of remind me of Mike Birbiglia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little, right?
Yeah, I feel that.
I'll take that.
And even in the way that you, like, rounded out, even the 3 minutes, you came all the way back around, and I thought that was, like, very storytelling-y and cool. They put me in charge of the school. Like, that just really made me laugh. I want to hear more about confiding in children. All that stuff seems funny. Or just the premise in future of, like, the idea that you're, like, the only people you can talk to are these kids at the school. Like, that's like a TV show I would watch. No, I thought it was great. I thought good vibe and good set. Yeah.
Yeah. You look like you were screwed out of your shares in Facebook.
Fucking Zuckerberg.
Started this company.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna give that set 8.5. 8.5 from Austin.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna go 7.5.
I'm going to go 9.
Whoa.
Yeah.
0.5 and then
Let's see, did he make it?
Hold on. Don't clap too fast. My math is not that great. 16, 25. You're on the leaderboard.
Welcome to the leaderboard, John Moskowitz.
All right.
And I forgot, I counted the original person, the last week's winner in the 12, so do we want to do one more?
Yeah, we should
Cool.
do one more. You guys have energy for one more?
One more?
Yeah?
I drew 2 names on the last one. Guys, give it up for, what? Anam? Anam. Guys, give it up for them.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, my bad. Give it up for Anam, everyone.
All right, here we go. I brought the wrong notebook up on stage. It's my QA notebook. Anybody else here in coding? Okay. What's up? 4 girls, 1 husband. Is that what's happening? I'm so sorry. I'm Muslim. I can say that, but I also hate myself for pandering to white people. I'm out of breath. I should exercise. Oh, God. Okay. So anyway, what was I going to talk about? I've been trying to connect with people, like, off the top of my set. I'm still out of breath. I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay, I just need to do one big one, you know? Gotta do my big one. Thank you. Anyway, so I've been trying to connect with people at the beginning of my set, like, try to figure out, like, what I look like, but I don't know what I look like. You know when people make jokes like, oh, I bet you're probably thinking blah, blah, blah. I can't do that. I have, like, body blindness. I think that's why I accidentally became a size 0. So sorry for doing that to you guys. I don't know. I had some ideas. What do you guys think? Like, rejected Powerpuff Girl? No, you don't feel bad. I can be self-aware, except that I can't because I'm body blind. Giant baby. I feel like I'm giving giant baby. I don't know. Is it the fat around my kneecaps? Maybe. I don't know. It's like, you know when babies have like fat around their joints? That's what I sometimes feel like I look like. The Ozempic is not working. Okay, so it's okay. I'm diabetic. I can say that. Anyways, I don't want to claim like a group that I don't belong to, like I did last week. If you guys were here. Anyways, that's an inside joke between you guys. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. Stop. I mean, get to my jokes. Anyways, but I did take a test, right? And I did take a test online. Shout out BuzzFeed. That told me I was autistic, or I need to get tested for autism. Okay. And the thing is, like, it made sense to me personally from my own experience because when I was 4, I read the whole Quran, and I'm like, I don't even know how to read English yet, and that's not my first. Arabic is not my first language. And I used to think that was like a miracle, but I'm not. I think I was just autistic, because like I'm not plotting anything, like not to fill a stereotype, but like my special interests, I'm pretty sure, are Islam and politics. Like I can't help it. I'm very into that stuff, and also recently became interested in Big Plane. Again, you guys hear about this? Big Plane? Look, okay. Apparently the same company that makes planes also makes the bombs that drop on Israel. Isn't that crazy? I mean, sorry, my bad. That drop on Palestine. Israel's not real. Sorry. Anyways, but like, you guys know Boeing? Yes. That's how you say it, right? Yes. Boeing? How is it? Boeing. Boeing, right? That's the sound it makes when it lands because the parts are broken. But yeah, I just it's just, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, and it's probably going to get me in trouble. But I feel like if one more whistleblower dies, it's going to confirm what I already think, which is that planes did 9/11. Think about it. Okay, that didn't land. Get it? Sorry. Okay, stupid. So dumb. All right, go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah, make some noise for Anam, everybody.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right, let's just go ahead and get into the set. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I was just fucking around. I just wanted to see shit. I'm not ever competing in these things. I just kind of get up here and do whatever the fuck. I do some old bits, some new bits, and just see what happens.
That's allowed. I think you came out fun with the 4 girls, 1 boyfriend thing.
Husband. Oh, husband. Islam. You get married. You don't have boyfriends.
I think,
I know.
Once again, the notes are like comically large. Like that is such a big.
This is not even
notebook.
This is my homework. Journal. It's my personal journal.
You were glancing down to how you felt this morning.
I literally literally. This is my journal.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are real thoughts in there, huh?
Yep,
yeah.
real thoughts.
Damn it.
All right.
I'd be scared to have that out on camera. People could pause and zoom in. You know?
No, they really can't because it was stuck on my notes from my QA homework.
Okay, got it.
I think you gotta like work on your what do I look likes because I didn't feel like you look like any of the things that you said that you look like.
I truly don't know, so I thought I'd do it.
I've been telling you what you look like every week.
What? You're right. I should probably roll back the tapes and go.
That's what I'm saying. You look like like Velma in a progressive remake of Scooby-Doo.
Hey, they already have that.
Yeah.
It's been done, actually.
Yeah, that's why I said you look like it.
Thank you. You should do the live action one, and I'll be in that one.
Hell
Tell
yeah.
someone to hire me. Talent agency.
I think that I like the Boeing joke. I thought that was fun, but you were just rushing through all of your shit. I think when you're like coming up on stage, like I get you were a little bit like out of breath and stuff.
I ran from there, guys. I ran from my life.
You gotta. You know, you grew up Muslim. This should be easy. Suffer in silence.
Oh. What does running have to do with?
Don't tell us about your problems and how you like can't breathe. Just take a second, gather yourself, and then do the set when you're like comfortable. Take your time, because rushing through it and explaining to everyone that it's panicked just kind of lets us know that you're panicked. We don't know what's going on in your brain until you say things out loud. So keep it a secret. Try to be cool, calm,
impossible.
Collected.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, I felt like there was a lot of like good like one-liners in there, but it definitely felt very like disjointed. You know what I mean? Like it felt like it didn't follow like I don't know. It felt like you got places, but then you wouldn't like stay there, and you just kind of jump around a lot, and so it kind of was hard to follow. Being autistic for Islam is very funny. I thought that's a very funny. I didn't like the Boeing thing again, very funny, but just the overall set, it felt like was just kind of incomplete. If that makes sense. Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I totally think there's a lot of funny stuff there. I think I'm going to do like the lady comic advice to the lady comic. And you even did it at the end. Do not undercut yourself at every turn.
Okay.
You undercut yourself even after you do the punchline. You pull back or you apologize, or even up here, like we're doing competition. You're like, oh, I'm just fucking around. I'm not trying to compete. Fuck that. You're trying to compete with these people.
Okay.
You know?
Okay,
and it's like, that's what we do all the time as women. Yeah. And so like, that is 85% of when somebody gets up and they do a good job. It's like mostly their energy, which is that I'm funny. You guys listen to me, and even if you don't believe it, most of us don't believe it.
Oh, I believe it.
That's the lie we got to communicate. But if you tell people like, oh, I'm not really trying, then it's like, and then you're getting nervous and you're backing out of your own jokes or whatever. Just like, even if you are like pretending, just like fucking deliver it like a white man with a pension. You know what I mean? Just be like, fuck it,
I don't mean to cut you off, but I really have to say this while it's still on my mind. Are you closeted? Because
no. What the fuck is going on?
There were so many guys.
You thought you were gonna forget that?
No, there were so many.
You think I'm gonna do this now? You think that?
I'm so sorry.
You're gonna crack me, dude?
So on Brooklyn to be outing someone like this in public. Oh my
I'm so
God.
sorry. I'm biased. I was just curious. Get it? Sorry.
Why'd you ask me that?
Because there were so many guys that came on stage, and every time they licked their lips, you were just like, oh.
First of all,
so sorry.
His lip licking was aggressive. And we can play back the tape. I would not have brought it back. I can see them shining in the darkness. That doesn't make me gay.
You've said this before on here, but if you Google Demetrius Fields allegations, the only thing that comes up is bisexual.
That is true.
Honestly,
people do think
that would be really hot. Not gonna lie. Okay.
I have a decent skincare routine. Not today.
Nice.
It's a little but yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Thank you for thinking that I have it together a little bit.
It was a nice roast.
It was nice.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like,
nice.
get your hair
thank
done,
you.
You're put together. But also somewhat relatedly, like when you're trying to find something to say about yourself, like I look like whatever. I think again, you're saying mean things about yourself up top. The audience is not gonna, especially a Brooklyn audience.
I thought rejected Powerpuff Girl was a compliment because.
Well, but it's some of the things, and then you said something else. I think that was not nice to yourself.
Oh, the giant baby.
Yeah, like there's just like, I just think also you're making the audience feel weird because they like you. You seem like a nice person. No one wants to be mean.
Guys, I won't make fun of myself.
So like the Velma thing is like a better, like more innocuous.
Because she's hot.
Yeah, and it's also just like not connected to like being like a low key dig at yourself. I feel like so just like build yourself up. I like the Boeing stuff. I think there's a lot of good stuff up there. So yeah,
I like pussy. I just want to say that again.
Every secure man ever.
I did it.
Every man secure in their masculinity would say that. Actually. Can I just say one thing? You guys are so hot. That's all.
They're so hot.
They really are.
But like gassing
They're
up
so
a colonizer.
hot.
Wait. I got you.
I have feelings of attraction.
But gassing up a colonizer is crazy. Can I roast the audience?
Yeah, sure.
Do whatever you want.
Okay. The white guy up there earlier, I was like, that's crazy. I was on your side the entire time.
Thank you.
Sorry. I love you guys.
Shout out the colonizers in the room. How we doing?
You guys are also.
Well, when that unibrow grows back, will that white man stay? I don't think so. A brown will.
You should be in a girl band. I would fucking.
Right.
Wouldn't you?
I was.
Wouldn't you with that album? When you check out the album of this girl
Probably
band
not, but that's fine. It's not my vibe, I'm sure. I'm gonna give the set 5.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna give the set a 4.
Echo 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 is average, bro. Just chill out.
Guys, keep it going for her, guys.
All right.
And we're on to the final score, the finals of the night. Who's ready for the finals, everyone?
All right.
All right, so the way this works is that we're going to bring up the top 3 scores of the night. They're all going to do one joke, however long it takes. Don't be crazy with it. And then afterwards, we're all going to come back up on stage, and then we're going to say their names. Then you guys are going to cheer for who you want to win. So now you guys get to decide who gets all this money. Y'all ready for this?
Yo, wait, hold on. Can I make a proposal? I genuinely feel like at the beginning of the show, and I think it was our fault, the energy was very wild in here. And it's a pretty dude-heavy final. I feel like we should let Erin do one more minute.
Yeah,
should we
fine.
include her in the final? Well,
Is she the 4th score? Is Erin number 4?
Yeah, she has the 4th score.
Yeah, I'll throw
but
Erin
you know
in
what
then.
I mean?
That's valid.
I feel like it wasn't really fair to her. You guys want to have? Yeah. All right.
Top 4 scores of the night.
All right. So we're going to get one final joke. We're going to go from the bottom score to the top. So make some noise for Erin to come to the stage, everybody. All right. Hell yeah. Keep it going. Make noise. This is the finals. $160 is on the line.
My last boyfriend, we did it for a few months. He was a musician, so I was like regularly getting tested, and it was like a distance thing. Distance relationships, like so. Sometimes he would like a sext to keep the flame alive. Sexting in a distance relationship is really just one person being like, "Oh, I would do anything to fuck right now, except for drive." You know, it's like it's how like that. At one point, he texted me, I want to fuck like animals. And I said, which animal? Because when anglerfish have sex, the male actually externally attaches itself to the female, and she's able to acquire the sperm that way. And when giraffes have sex, it's actually primarily homosexual. Some estimates up to 90%. Google that shit when you get home. And that would be difficult, what, with my vagina and your penis? And he ghosted me. No, I'm just kidding. He said, like a duck. He has a corkscrew penis. Okay. That's it for me. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah. Make some noise for Erin as she gets off stage. Keep it going as John Moskowitz comes to the stage, everybody.
Right now, I know a few other Jewish comics who've decided to take stage names. I've gone with the stage name John Moskowitz, which might be a little too Jewy, but it's nothing compared to my real name, Jesus Christ. What people don't know about what's going on right now is that it could have happened on any continent because there were multiple attempts to make Israel in other countries, including by the Nazis. That's true. Hitler wanted to create his own Israel in Madagascar, of all places. He went, we have 2 options here. We either kill all the Jews or we give them their own country in Madagascar. But either way, the Jews really gotta move it. All right, I'm glad a few of you are cultured and have seen the 2003 animated film Madagascar. Third Reich, move it. Could you imagine that place genuinely, though? Just a hot, swampy rainforest filled with Jewish people and no laws? Wait, that's Florida. All right, guys, that's my time, everybody. Keep it going.
Make some noise for John Moskowitz. Keep it going as Vishal comes to the stage, everybody.
Oh, what's up? When I got to New York, I didn't realize Latinx was pronounced Latinx, so I just went around calling people Latinx. Yo, why'd they switch it up on me? All right, we don't say Latin-A or Latino. Also, Latinx sounds better. Latinx is nice. It's adorable. Latinx sounds messed up. I don't like Latinx. Latinx sounds like a spray you use on to keep Hispanics away. Right? I can imagine an infomercial at 3 a.m. that's like, are your neighbor's reggaeton music keeping you up at night? Hit him with the X. All right. Hey, you guys.
Make some noise for Vishal, everybody, and keep it going for our final comedian of the night, Andrew!
since I moved to the city, everyone's kept asking me if I've had any experiences with the homeless out here. And I have, because I was on the train the other day, and a homeless guy walked into our train car, and he was like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm newly homeless. I just lost my job. I can't afford to feed my wife or my kids. And the worst part is that now I'm starting to feel invisible because nobody will look at me and nobody will talk to me. And I had never heard anything like that in my life. So like, I started understanding why people want us to call them unhoused. Because it wasn't anything he did to himself to get him there. It's just situations in life put him in that position. So I left with like a new level of sympathy, you know? And so he left our car, and immediately after, another unhoused guy came in. And I was like, how can I make sure this guy feels seen? How can I make sure this guy feels heard? Like, what can I do to make sure this guy feels like a person again? And as he's walking past me, I look up at him. I'm like, hey, sir. And he looks back at me. He's like, ah! I was like, that guy's not unhoused. That guy's fucking homeless, dude. Like, his dick was out. There's nothing invisible about him at all. Because that's the thing nobody told me about crackheads. You hear them before you see them, dude. They're like inner city rattlesnakes, dog, and they will bite. But that's the thing, like, I felt bad for judging him, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this guy money. And as I was reaching out the money to him, he looked out at me and he's like, I don't want your money, wetback. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know it was a response you could have, motherfucker. Because let me tell you, getting racially abused, it sucks. But do you know how upsetting it is to get racially abused by a homeless guy? Just a dude being like, we need to build a wall. It's like, you need to build 4 walls and a roof, dude. All right, guys, that's been my time.
Hell yeah. Keep it going for him. Stay on stage. All of the finalists come back to the stage. All right, keep it going as they come back to the stage. All right, there is $160 on the line. The way this is going to work is we're just going to go from right to left, and then you, the audience, is going to decide who goes home with all of this money. We're just going to go right to... I'm so high. All right, only clap for the person who you want to take home the comedy lottery jackpot. Can you make some noise for me to make sure you're paying attention and you can do that? All right, make some noise if you think Vishal should take home the $160. That's pretty good. Make some noise if you think John should take home the $160. That's also pretty good. Make some noise if you think Aaron should take home the $160. It's also pretty good. Make some noise if you think that Andrew should take home the $160. God, it sounds like
I think we should redo the final two. That was tough for me. What do you think?
It was tough across the board because Vishal got a pretty good one.
You want to do it all one more time?
Huh? Okay, only clap for the person who you want to take home the money. I heard some people clapping for both. Make as much noise as you can for the person who you want to win. We're going to do this one more time. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Make some noise if you want Vishal to win.
Okay.
That was fucked up. I just want to say that. It's okay. All right. Make some noise if you think John Moskowitz should win. Pretty good. Make some noise if you think Aaron should win. All right. Make some noise if you think Andrew should win. Looking like Andrew.
Give it up for Andrew, everybody.
Hell
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And guys, we do this every Monday. Check us out on Patreon at The Comedy Lottery. See you next week. Have a good night.